All right, today we're going to look at the Blood Oath Pact 9 2023. Stick around and see what I think about it. Well, let's open this up. That's what we're talking about today. This is not a fresh crack. We did open it, but we only had one pour out of it. Let it breathe just a little bit. When we went to Kentucky over the summer, we did go to Lux Row. And while we were there, we knew that the Blood Oath was coming in the next day. Unfortunately, we had a Jim Beam tour scheduled, so we didn't go and get it. I guess not that big of a deal because it was going for $150 at the distillery. So, where did I get this? Attica Lottery. I don't recall what pick I was. It was a later pick. Deb had an earlier pick. She picked that Jack Daniel's Twice Barreled Rye. And this was still sitting there. And I don't remember how much he was asking. $150, $155. Then you throw tax on top of it. I was talking to the owner, John, and I'm like, listen, I could have got it for this price, and I passed on it before. So he went back. He comes back out. You know, all these people are here. And he's like, okay, what I can do for you is $145 out the door. I was like, okay, $145 out the door. That's cool. So that translates to roughly $135, right? After, you know, if you throw taxes on and everything. That's what it was. Okay. Is there anything interesting on this box? What about the back here? Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in Oloroso sherry casks. This is 98.6 proof, which is the temperature of the human body, hence the Blood Oath. Okay, we have a lot of finished products, either finished in port or sherry. And, you know, the midwinters we tried, and the Crypt Keeper. I'm looking at my shelf. Ooh, yeah. And the ported pumpernickel rye. This is a bourbon. We're going to go in on the nose. I haven't tried this in a long time. Okay, you can definitely tell it's finished in sherry. I know this is going to sound stupid, but I get dryness off the nose, you know. You definitely get a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of fruit, but you can tell by the nose that it is finished. The legs on this, let's see if we can see the legs. I don't have that light blinding me anymore. And the resolution should be better. I don't know. Can you see the legs on that? Let's give this a try. I'm just staring at it right now. And it has really thick legs. I mean, it is gripping that glass. The wife says I need to get rid of the glasses because the new lighting in here, it is new lighting. You know, you get the reflection of the lights in my glasses, but I'm blind as a bat without them. I will not be able to read anything. Maybe I should take them off. Is that less annoying? The resolution should be a little bit better. I don't know if that's a good thing because now you're really going to get scared when you're seeing me with all the wrinkles I have. I got to tell you, I'm really enjoying this. You know, you get some sweetness up front. You definitely getting the sherry finish. You know, I want to figure out what kind of fruit note I'm getting off of this. This is good. Initially, it had a little bit of a, you could taste a little bit of a proof, but you don't anymore, and you shouldn't. Not at 98.6. Let me just get one more. Okay. I'd love to try this and the midwinters side by side and a couple of the other ones, and I think we will do a blind flight of some finished bourbons. Keep them all around the same proof level, so maybe not that ported pumpernickel or the wheat penny cask strength, which I find delicious. And it would be interesting. Boy, I don't even remember what I rated that midwinters. Okay, this is good. It's above a 3. I'm going to say a little less than a 3.5. It's not fair to compare it to the 1920 because they're totally different, right? I mean, you can't compare a finished whiskey at a different proof to a non-finished. That it's just. But I like this. I like finished whiskeys, finished bourbons, finished ryes. I'm going to say this is not at a 3.5, right? And maybe I'm just a little too harsh because a lot of people are like, oh, I would have rated it higher. Okay, so maybe I'll just tougher on how I rate things, I guess. And maybe I need to find my 5.0 to hone in my gauge, right? So maybe I got to find that really super high one so I can have that benchmark. I like this. I'm going to call this, I'm going to say it's a 3.3. All right. I don't even remember like I said, what I rated the midwinters. It was probably similar, I bet. But I want to try them side by side. I think I like the midwinters a little bit better because it was a little more complex, I believe. Transitioning from the front of the palate to the back of the palate, as I recall, there was sweetness, and this is pretty one note. The one note it has is decent. I don't really have experience with other blood oaths, so I can't really compare and tell you if this is a good blood oath or a bad blood oath. Well, I hope you enjoyed the new lighting. I hope the camera quality was better, video quality. And we moved back upstairs because my former student Dan, he came over today to pick up his Pappy Rye that I got him. And we had a few pours, and he's like, I like it better back up here because you got to see all the cool bottles you have behind you. And you know what? He was right. So that was a big process, toting everything, moving everything. I got my gym down there, rearranging everything. So I think I deserved a little bit. Hope you enjoyed this video. Deb will be back soon. She's my better half. She's still sick. I got a little bit, but I'm good enough to drink. Peace, and let's root for the Bills on Sunday when they face Pittsburgh. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our station.